Hello everybody, it is me, Straw Hat Ninja 89, and welcome to my extra Halloween video game type review. This is Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. Now, I gotta say, out of all the Castlevania games on the old platformers, I have to say, this has to be my most favorite. You know, the Angry Video Game Nerd said it himself, and I'll say it once more. The thing that makes this game so damn perfect is the way they set up the control scheme. Yes, the control scheme is the one thing that I loved about this game. Not only that you can whip, just in one direction, you can whip up, down, even back, from the opponent, which I think is actually really damn good. And the way you jump in this game isn't so stiff and a little bit, forced like it was in the first Castlevania game. Or actually, not just the first, but the first three on the NES. This time around, you can actually control your jumps and your distances quite well. And it actually brings up a pretty good challenge. I mean, yes, this game does get hard, but the challenge actually makes it more fun and not too tedious where you're like, oh, I want to give up at this game and stuff like that. Because after a while, you kind of feel like that after playing like a Castlevania game. Believe me, back on the NES, Castlevania 3, my hair almost became completely bald because it was frustrating, but it was really fun. And the music for this game delivers, just like any other Castlevania game. Konami nailed it good with the soundtrack. I have this song on my iPod, just to let you know. I have a lot of mixes of video game music on my iPod, and this by far is my favorite. Even the one on the Genesis was good, on Castlevania Bloodlines. I might review that as well, but probably not, because it was good, but it wasn't my most favorite like this game was. This game just kicked more ass. So, yeah, the graphics overall, of course, moving up from 8-bit to 16-bit, did quite good. Konami pretty much nailed it pretty good. And, it's a damn shame that Konami doesn't use this type of great, perfect control scheme like they do in their other type of platformer Castlevania games. Not talking about the new generation games on the consoles. I'm talking about the portable style when it comes to, the portable stuff like on the DS, PSP, or the new Castlevania game that came out not too long ago. I think it was like last year it came out. It's called Adventures, I believe. It was called Castlevania Adventures or something like that. It's based on the old Game Boy game that came out. It's pretty much a remake of the Game Boy game. The only difference is the levels are the same, but the music is completely different. They just used like all the old original Castlevania soundtracks pretty much. Yeah, that's all it pretty much, is for that game. But still, it's still a pretty good game worthy overall. I say if you have the $10, check that game out. Same with this. On the Virtual Console, I say if you're a huge Castlevania fan, I say check it out. It's about $8 or aka 100 points. Or if you have the Super Nintendo ZNES emulator, I say, download on there as well. So, yeah, that's all I really gotta say on this game. Overall, the music, the graphics, everything that feels so nostalgia, and the Castlevania feel is back on 16-bit. I know it's weird saying that since we're in the generation of Blu-ray and HD and whatnot, but back in the day when I played this game, I'm like, oh yeah, Castlevania did it right on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I was so happy. Alright, here comes the boss. So after this boss battle, I'm going to end the review right about here. It's pretty much that skull. This thing was kind of really easy. Even if I take a couple hits, it's still a pretty easy boss. It's not that hard. I can pretty much beat this boss with ease. Yep, told you. Pretty easy. So thank you for watching this review. I'm Straw Hat Ninja 89. Over and out. See you on the bounce. Peace out, guys. And see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys. See you in my next reviews or whatever I do. Bye. Later.